Hi, and welcome to a new episode of Rate the Dungeon. In this episode, I'm gonna talk about the farming circle. So during the week, we're farming adventure, so it's very important to use our Mark of the Rifts as efficient as possible and not to waste any efficiency and get the most gold out of it. So let's get into the farming circle. So as you can see, this is the farming circle I'm gonna show you today. So first of all, I will go through it in theory, and after that I will show you some in-game footage, where to click and how to get all of this stuff and what to do in-game. So first of all, normally when you are farming during the week, you will get around 5,000 more. I mean, if you're farming, have a more efficient farming setup, you will probably get more. If you're not that efficient, you will get, I guess, a little bit less. So out of this 5,000 more Mark of the Rifts, you can buy about 200, or not about, but exactly 200 marks of fire. So also in future seasons, they won't be called marks of fire, but something else, but the ratio will be the same, I guess. Once you have these 200 marks of fire, you will run the seasonal rift, and depending on your Rift advanced rate and your stage you're doing in Season Rift, you will get around about 100k season points. These season points you will then use in the season shop to buy 1000 tier tickets. Once you have these 1000 tier tickets, you will run the tier dungeon. It's also important to be most effective, you should run at least tier dungeon stage 19, because from 19 on you will drop the mythical disappearing equipment. So while doing this 1000 tier runs, you will get the 5-star equipment, you will get the mythical equipment, you will get tier points, and you will also get some X. It's also important, these tier points, you should buy from them the 3-star disappearing equipment. And once you bought this, you will disenchant all of these items and you will get eternal stones. So you will get nearly 1 million, a little bit less. Once you have these eternal stones, what's also important is when disenchanting, you should be only disenchanting when you have the guild buff on, the 5%, and you should put on your wings, which also increase the disenchant chance by 5%. So once you have done this, you will get the eternal tokens, and with the eternal tokens you can buy equipment stuff and disenchant it immediately. While disenchanting it from the chests, you will create also the infinity essences. These are this orange stuff here. Once you are through with all your 4 eternal tokens, you will get about 1.5k infinite essences. These essences then you will transform into Mark of the Rifts. So at the end, you see here you have about 30%, a little bit less, a Mark of the Rifts out of the circle. And with this Mark of the Rifts, you will simply start a new circle and then go again through the circle. You can do this normally during the week about 3 to 4 times, and depending, like I said before, on your Rift advance rate in Season Rift and your stage in Season Rift and your tier dungeon stage, you will get probably about 50% gold and internal tokens in total after 3 or 4 circles. So as you can see, you can increase the efficiency of your farming. And now I will show you some in-game footage and where to get all of this stuff. So now let's see in-game. So like I said before, we are starting with farming adventure. So you're normally doing this 5-6 days a week, and you will get the Mark of the Rifts from here. After you get the Mark of the Rifts, you will create from the Mark of the Rifts the Mark of Flame. In future seasons they will be called different, but it will stay the same. So maximum, confirm, and then I have the Mark of the Rifts. With this, Mark of the Flames. With this Mark of the Flames, I'm going to the Rift, and depending on the stage I can do, I will simply farm the Season Rift. Once I've done the Season Rift, I will drop these season points in the Season Rift. And with these points, we can go to the Season Shop. It's here. And we will buy the tier dungeon tickets. So I can simply max it out and buy the tier dungeon entry tickets. With these tickets, you will go to the dungeon. It's important you should do at least stage 19 in order that you get the 5-star, the mythical disappearing equipment. So the higher the stage goes, the more you get of these tier token points, up to 64 on stage 25. Normally, depending on how good your equipment is, you will probably farm something like 22, 23 around to save some time. So once you have farmed the dungeon, you will get this one. So you will get this mythical disappearing equipment, and you will get this 5-star disappearing equipment. You will simply disenchant them. It's important when disenchanting to have this wings on, so you get the 5% disenchanting bonus. And what's also important is you should have the guild buff. Once you have the wings on, you will simply go into disenchant and disenchanted, and you will get the eternal tokens, as you can see here, and you will get also some refinement stones. And with these internal tokens, you will simply go to the, what I forgot. You will also get the tier points. From these tier points, you are buying the 3-star disappearing equipment, and you will also disenchant it. So once you have disenchanted all of your equipment, you will go to the shop. Simply turn auto disenchant on. It's also important that you wear the 5% disenchant wings while you're doing this. And then you will simply use all of your eternal tokens. And as you can see, while doing this, you will get the infinity essences out of it. And when you have used all of your eternal tokens up, you will get in the end the infinity essences. And from these ones, you can simply go to Mark of the Rift and use your infinity essences to create the Mark of the Rift ones. And then you start your circle again. And this is the most effective way, because you will get more gold. Out of your Mark of the Rifts, you will also get more refinement stones, and you will also have some more chances on getting a good yik during, when you open the chests. So I hope this video was useful to you. Leave me a like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.